Glad to have you with us from Conway, South Carolina. This ought to be a fun matchup in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there, ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tulane's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Tulane right back to the line.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So Arkansas State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing his mitts up there, catching the football.
Dropping back, it's Coffee. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Makes the grab down the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Tulane right back to the line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for a crease. It's Gage. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll do it himself. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it along the sideline. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. And the Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Coffee. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Red Wolves line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Red Wolves have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. It's caught. Touchdown, Red Wolves! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point was good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Woods. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They're working that left side.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
That's caught. It's Madden. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Finding open areas. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Coffee. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
He's got it inside the 30. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Green Wave. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
With a quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Tulane right back to the line. He snags it over the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Looking downfield, it's Coffee. Quickly complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got a man. It's Madden. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Wants to go up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Madden. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Fighting off the defender. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Tulane right back to the line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. To the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Coffee. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff to the lone back. Creates a little space. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. Turning it on. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Back to throw, it's Coffee. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Caught over the middle, it's Madden. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking to throw on first down. Caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tulane right back to the line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Just threw that one way too far. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Coffee. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters down in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. A couple of teams looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trailing now by 17, David. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Tulane! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Arkansas State, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive, 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick step and go. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Arkansas State, 10.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The RPO, it's complete.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming up.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Coffee. Makes the catch. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Snap it to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Immediately fires to the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
Second down coming up.
Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
Motion from the back. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Caught in the backfield, it's Madden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Coffee. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Third down coming up.
The run from the shotgun. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
On down.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The give to the single back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To throw, it's Coffee. Grabbed over the middle. It's Madden. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Red Wolves really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Under fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll go with a direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
3rd down coming up.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. He'll do it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Red Wolves can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They'll run for it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. There he goes. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most...
Lofts one high and deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got it on the run. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Tulane looking for the 4th down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
1st and goal, Tulane.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arkansas State, 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about about their performance today too, Dave. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kicked them in the face?
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us here and for these two teams.